This is the most out of pocket podcast hosted by.
Hi, my name is Kanika. Welcome back to the Most Out of Pocket podcast. And today we're going to be talking about childhood memories.
Okay, so if we're speaking about childhood memories, I remember when I was like 7, 8, maybe even 10, we lost our grandpa. He kind of fell down the stairs, and at the funeral, the most funniest thing my mom wanted to do was play "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor"
What?
by Drowning Pool.
Oh my god.
That's horrible. That's just horrible.
It is, but it's funny. Okay, so now I'm gonna actually talk about childhood memories. When I was just a wee little lad, back in like Illinois, I've never gotten into fights, but one time when I was in a talent show, I was dancing with my class. We were doing not let the bodies. Something about monsters. It was not the Monster Mash.
For Halloween?
Yeah, it was a hollow.
I did that too.
Yeah.
did that too.
Streeter, Illinois.
No, I was in California.
Yeah. So yeah, it was there. That was my first ever talent show, my first ever experience with dancing in front of a crowd. Now these days I'm pretty good at it, but dancing in front of that crowd with my friends was really fun. Just the funniest thing happened. I went down the wrong hallway
Oh my god.
to the other side when I should have been over there because the other side had like face makeup on it, and I was down the face makeup downside.
Okay, one memory I have, it's not a good one, but basically I went to my mom's friend's house and she had a daughter that was like 1 year older, right? And basically I brought my book, my little children's book, because I wanted to be like educated or something. But it was about like princesses or something, and I was a good like 9 years old, okay? So I went to the house and I was like reading it as like an educated child would do, and she literally came up to me and she's like, oh my gosh, why are you reading like a princess book? It's for babies. And she's 9 or 10 right now. And I'm like, okay. And I put it away. And it was just very sad, to be honest. I felt judged for being an educated child, but I didn't know what to do, to be honest.
I feel like I've been reading novels since I was like 6, so I'm just like, that's great. That's great.
I've been reading books since I was like 3. My mom told me the first ever word I read out of a book was box.
Box.
Yeah, when I was 3. I'm smart. I used to be big-headed. Now look at me. I'm small-headed, and I still don't understand half the stuff in high school.
So, I remember that my family would take as many boxes as they could, and they would make these like giant box forts, tape as many boxes together, make freaking castles, whatever. And so I was just, so I'm over here, I'm like, okay,
That sounds really fun.
I don't remember it much. So I'm just like,
No,
it's
same.
not a core
Okay.
memory.
Literally, is it just me? But I can't remember anything from like that first memory was like that princess thing where I got judged, right? And everything else
Same,
before that, I can't remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
at all.
it's actually been proven by scientists that your mind doesn't fully develop. Like you don't remember stuff until you are like 5 years old. So anything past that, your parents has memories of that.
So I was like 3 years old, and I remember looking in the mirror and screaming because of how ugly I looked.
No.
Man, you're not ugly.
Poor baby.
And so I also remember slamming my face against the floor because my older sister Samara was jumping on the couch, and it was like a recliner thing where you put your feet up. So I was just like, I was sitting on that like, hey, and I just face planted into the
Oh
floor.
my god.
And so that was great. That's a core memory for sure.
Wow.
Okay, so I want to bring up this is going to be a slight reference to when you guys were talking about video games. I remember back when I was like in Streeter, my next door neighbor Tyler had his son, and like I used to play nonstop Super Smash Bros. Brawl on his Wii, And like that was so much of my childhood because I remember playing nothing but Luigi, and I grown to be very good with Luigi. In fact, I played him in the Wii U days, and then now these days, I've fell in love with playing Dr. Mario because I've grown. Yeah, even though he's a low class, like really low class, I love playing him because his moves are unique. It's kind of close to Mario, but hey, I just love playing Dr. Mario
To be
'Cause-
honest, oh no.
because it's proving that you can bring a low class tier character to being good.
Yeah, to be honest, like I played like the smallest amount of the Super Smash Bros. I don't know what it's called, but anyway, I used to pick like either the girliest character, so it's got to be like Princess Peach or something, and then or the manliest character with like the biggest muscles. I don't know. I wanted to be like strong or something, so that's just what I picked all the time.
You wanted to be
I wanted to
My
be
childhood
Chad.
was a Nintendo DS. That was my childhood.
Yes.
I was an iPad kid.
Same,
Yeah.
same,
Yeah.
no,
I
same.
was also a Nintendo DS kid. Favorite game, and I'm still undefeated in it. Mario Party DS.
Because I was like overly obsessed with Animal Jam for the
Oh
longest
my
time.
God.
Oh, haven't heard that in so long time.
Me over here has an Animal Jam plush just randomly in a bag somewhere in storage. I don't know why I have that thing. I think I got it out of a claw machine.
Okay, so I do get called weird this, but since I was a child, I used to have so many sleeping problems that when I finally got my first ever Luigi plush, I've just started been sleeping normal, and to this day, I sleep with the same one I've gotten from Joliet, Illinois Haunted Trails, and I can't sleep without him because then I just don't feel like I'm safe, capable of doing really anything the next day. So without him, I feel like I'm just not me.
I used to have this little pink bunny, and then over the years it got so like battered up that it was literally like its neck was so floppy that the head was falling off on one side, and like
It's a bobblehead.
it's a bobble. It's just like a bunny, and then it's like the head is upside down.
I do stuff like that.
Okay.
Like anyways, like
Okay, I want
and I don't even want to throw it away, but I just need to, you know, like.
It's
I cracked my knuckle as soon as you said the neck.
Stop.
Yeah, I heard that.
I did not.
That was so perfect timing. Okay,
That was funny.
another childhood memory. My mom doesn't think this happened in a Kmart, but it did, or like it wasn't like a Kroger, but back in like Streeter, I was just swinging in the cart. I was sitting in like the seat when I was a child. The cart tipped over, and both me and my brother hit the floor.
Oh my God.
We both walked out okay, but yeah, that was just
Who here has ever had a weird homeschooled neighbor child person? Because I have had a lot of those, and they are just very weird people. But you know, it's like over here, they're just like running around barefoot on freaking rocks every day. I'm just like, hello?
I'm just mainly surprised they can do that. I mean, imagine doing that right now.
They-
Your feet is going to be going against those rocks, and you're like,
You know what?
I'm over here, and they're just like, why don't you just try it? I'm over here, just like every step I take, I feel like the Croods in that freaking one scene.
the crew.
No one is listening. You can't walk on those.
Is it just me? But like I've seen like the ads on TV about like this mini child car that it looked like a real car, and then you could drive it. I was so jealous of the people who had it because they're literally like in the hundreds of dollars, and my mom's of course not. She's not gonna buy it. But I was like, oh my god, I want to drive this car, you know? But
Have you seen the ones like at Walmart, like the Hello Kitty ones?
bro, but they're
so cute.
they are, and I could never be the one to get these, and that made me bitter.
We had one, but it wasn't working.
You're such a rich kid.
I remember you could like buy those in like Toys R Us, and then they shut down. Another reopening.
Really?
Yeah, back in like Illinois, back in Tennessee, they shut down. I don't know if they shut down in like around here, but like they did shut down, and now they're planning on reopening.
Oh, that's cool.
Anyways, how about those little childhood memories where we're just like, we lied. So okay, listen, hang on, let me try to word this correctly. So we, as children, lie about the stupidest things. Like, you remember anything, or you just lie for the stupidest freaking reason. What would it be?
That I didn't pick my nose. Okay. That's the only thing I can think of, to be honest.
I remember eating a bunch of the donuts in my house. I was like 7, maybe. I don't know.
Gosh!
And so, and my little sister, she was like 5. Yeah, she was like 5, and so she was just over here eating all these donuts with me. My mom comes in because we didn't ask permission, and she's just like, "Who did this? Who ate all the donuts?" And I blamed my little sister immediately, and so she got grounded, and I was just like, I was out there still eating the donuts. Oh, that was horrible. I feel so bad.
Do they have Chuck E. Cheese in Arkansas?
Yes.
Okay, Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know why. I guess I might have like inferior taste buds, but their pizza is so good to me. I don't care. I don't care what people say, but
I remember it being a lot better when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Than now.
I know, and now it's just like I'm too posh for that. Like, no. I loved like this is literally like child gambling, but like we were just like me and my cousin, we would like go around the whole Chuck E. Cheese and like, oh, do this. But we never won any good prizes. I remember like the fake child makeup they used to sell for like tickets. Well, I guess I got one of those, but that was it. That was all I could save up for, to be honest.
Off topic about Chuck E. Cheese. As a child, I was like really scared of water. There was one time my dad was like trying to get me to swim, and I had the freaking death grip. I would not let go. I was like, my hands were stuck. Like yes, I was like, my dad over here. He's using his large hands trying. He couldn't make me let go, so he just gave up. He's like, fine, you don't want to swim. Okay.
You know how to swim now?
Yes. It was embarrassing because I only learned how to swim in like 8th grade. So it was sad.
Oh, okay. Mermaids in the pool.
Yeah.
Mermaids in the pool.
Yeah.
Okay, my tail. Wait, did I talk about this before?
I think.
Did I? I don't know. Maybe it's like
The
such an
mermaid
important thing.
tails scare me. It scares me to have my feet in this like thing.
No, I didn't have a physical one. You're pretending.
No,
No, I mean
will-
like those too, but like I know you're also talking about.
Yeah.
I will search up like videos on YouTube on how to be like a mermaid or a fairy, and then they will like
Yes.
show us how to make this like potion or something.
Like put 2
Yeah,
pumps of
pulsation
shampoo
or,
or something like that,
or-
in like the tub, and like turn off the lights and then boom.
and then you start to transform into a mermaid.
Literally, I always chose like blue and purple for my tail. I don't know why I remember that, but that and then put some like subpar name to be as a mermaid. But yeah, that's what I remember.
Like making those stupid little potion things.
Yeah.
When
Oh
you're
my
a
god.
child, you're just like, oh, I'm gonna just put grass and dirt, and it's gonna make a love potion.
Oh, I used to search that up.
You're so creepy.
Why? Oh.
God.
Anyways, childhood memories. My back is dead.
What pets did you guys have?
Oh.
Childhood dog.
I don't have any pet.
Happy.
Fish.
But anyways.
Goldfish. Oh my gosh, my goldfish. that
Did
my
you
mom
say
bought-
you like to eat goldfish?
No. My goldfish that my mom bought. It lived for a good few years or something. It was crazy. It lived for so long, and it was just in this tiny tank, which is wrong. Like I didn't even know that you're not supposed to do that, but it lived for so long that I don't know how. I don't know how it was like immortal. It was an immortal fish. I swear.
You had like 2 Kermit crabs and a bunny when I was
Oh my
younger.
gosh, that's cool. I thought you said Kermit.
I think that's what they're called.
Well, you guys, I think it's time we wrap this up. So, all right.
Any last thoughts you'd like to share?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Okay, we're done.